Hey guys, it's Comic and today I'm doing a review for Covert Affairs Season 3 premiere. I know usually, guys, I don't usually do reviews for Covert Affairs, but I like the show. I wanted to do a review for the season premiere episode. I don't think I'll be doing reviews for this series, every week, but, every once in a while, like Vampire Diaries and other shows, I want to do, a couple episode reviews. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened in this episode, tell you guys my thoughts. Well, there will be spoilers in this review also, so I just want to tell you guys that. In the beginning of this episode, we knew that someone was going to die, because of all the trailers and everything. So right in the beginning of the episode, a main character does die, and that's Jay. He dies, Annie and him, they go to a cafe, dinerish place, and Jay's like, oh, I have to tell you something about Langley, so you don't trust them, blah, blah. So, Jay's going into his car, and, Annie gets her umbrella, or else she would have been in the car also. And, the car exploded. So Jay died, but, there's a lot of questions because, what does he know about Langley? Who killed him? So there's a lot of questions about that. We could see a little bit of Danielle and Annie, a little bit of them moving back in with each other because, the whole season 2 was how they had a bad relationship as sisters, and now that their relationship is kind of like they had with season 1, so they both have a good sister relationship, even though the whole CIA thing, I think Danielle's finally over that. So we get to see the little scenes with them, and actually Danielle technically saved Annie's life because she gave the umbrella to Annie. So if Annie didn't get the umbrella, she could have died like Jay. Another big thing that happened in this episode is that Annie is transferred to a different division of the CIA. So this new boss, she's like all laid back. She's like, oh, you're such a good agent. You can do whatever you want. Not everything's always protocol. Do whatever you want. You make your own missions, and she's less of a boss and I guess kind of more of a friend. Also, she says don't tell anybody really about our division, especially our old CIA friends. So that means Augie. She can't tell Augie, and Augie can't help her in new missions. So Annie goes on a new mission. She has to find this guy. His mother was a agent. Now they think they're for this Russian group. So Annie just has to keep an eye on him, see what his motives are. So it doesn't seem like his motives are that, great. But Annie's just starting to try and know him. But there's definitely a cliffhanger of who he is. I think that's it. Really, he's gonna be, I think, a recurring character. So we don't know exactly who he is. What are his motives? Did he kill Jay? Because in the end, on Jay's box, his files, he has this little symbol of kind of like a upside down kite. It's like a little line with a little diamond, so it's kind of like a kite. And then the person that Annie's been watching this whole episode is has the same symbol on him. So did this guy kill Jay? So that's definitely gonna be big questions. I thought this episode was okay because I'm not a big fan of Jay, so I wasn't as shocked about that. It was Danielle, if it was Augie, if it was Annie. I think I would be more shocked about those characters because those are the characters I really like in the show. But other than that, I wasn't really shocked with Jay. It felt like I didn't love his character, so I was like, oh, I thought that could be a really good story, but I felt like this story is definitely going to have to be developed. So in this episode, we didn't really get a good, Jay story, who is his killer, but I think that's going to be a big story for the season instead, so it's definitely going to develop, especially with this new technical villain, because not usually these type of people, it's one mission, that's it, but it seems like this mission's going to be more than one episode. So, and also, like I said, it should be interesting that, Annie's not telling everything to Augie, that should be interesting, because I love that. I love their dynamic. I really do love that, so I kind of miss that, and I don't love the new boss because, I don't know, I don't have a really great feel with her, she's just not, you just feel like she's just not a great character for me. I just don't, I feel like, the old boss is better. I didn't really like this character. I feel like it didn't, I don't know, I'm just not liking this new division. I like the old division a little bit better. And then the trailer for the next episode makes the old boss tell Augie and Annie, oh, you guys go on a mission. So does she go back to her old division? So it's kind of confusing, I would say. And also, I didn't like how the old boss, the new boss, the new boss was saying, oh, you can make your own mission. So she didn't really describe the mission. You really had to really concentrate on, like, what Annie was doing. Like, why is she trying to look for this person? You had to really concentrate on what they were saying. Because usually, like, you understand because they're kind of repeated often during the episode. But during this episode, they said it once, and it was kind of quick, and you didn't really understand why Annie was going there unless you really concentrated on what they were saying. So I thought this episode was an okay season premiere. Again, I think it's because I'm not a big Jay fan, so it didn't really like shock me and like, oh, this is season premiere. And usually the season premiere episodes and season finale episodes are always the best, for me, especially season finale episodes. And other episodes of Covert Affairs are usually, a mission or whatever, and then, some character development here and there. So I thought this episode was okay. Also, I felt like they didn't really confront the Augie and Annie story because that was a big cliffhanger from the season finale. Like, you see that chemistry, you saw that you saw the chemistry, and then Annie says, I don't remember exactly what she says in the series finale, but Augie had to leave, so, like, they really make their relationship on a standstill, and they didn't really talk about that in this episode, and they acted really normal in this episode, like, nothing happened from the season finale, but maybe next episode, where it seems like it's a big Augie and, Annie episode, it will be more of them talking about that, but, so like I said, it was just, I felt like the direction they're going with this new department of the CIA, and she's moving to this new boss. I don't love it. And the guy. I'm interested in how he's connected to Jay, like this new technical villain. But other than that, I'm just not really into this character. So I don't know. I thought it was an okay episode. Is it worth watching? Definitely, because like I said, Jay died, and especially if you're a big Jay fan, a lot of things change. Which you gotta say, Covert Affairs, not a lot of times, and sometimes the show doesn't develop as much, story-wise, because it doesn't, the show is not really, very shockery show. It's more of, missions and stuff, and then it's not really, a show that, there's always a cliffhanger, it's not that type of show. But, usually season premieres and season finales get, a big cliffhanger, and this one really did have a big, shocker. So, for that was a good, it made the episode, okay. But, so I thought it was, an okay, episode. I give it a 3.5. I wasn't totally impressed with it, but, it's okay. But definitely, I will be watching the next episode, and I think the show will definitely be better if you look at it as the whole season, not looking at it as just one episode, because it seems like this story arc. It's definitely a story arc. Again, Covert Affairs doesn't really usually do story arcs, especially with different missions, but it seems like this is going to be a big story arc for season 3. It should be interesting as you see the whole thing, with the whole Jay thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I give it 3.5. Still think you guys should watch it. And if you haven't seen Covert Affairs, watch season 1, watch season 2. It is a good show. It's a good USA show, especially for summertime. It's a good show, and definitely watch it. And this is Comic Uno. I hope you guys enjoyed. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. In the description below, there'll be a link for my Comic Uno Twitter and the Ram situations. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Bye, guys.